It's your boy, it's your homie, it's your business dad, man. Business dad, man. Hey, look, man. Y'all, look. Yo, what is up with Vlad, bro? Vlad, I'm on your head now, Vlad. I'm on your head now. No homo. But look, the reason you on my list now, Vlad, because you tried to copyright my last reaction. You ain't copyright nobody else's reaction, but you want to copyright mine because it got views, huh? I see right through you, Vlad. But look, Lord Jamar, he done woke up from Vlad's couch. Another day talking about Eminem. Now this came out a couple days ago. I saw when it first got dropped, but I wasn't even gonna cover it. But everybody was spamming me with it, saying they want to see my feedback on it. So we finna see what Lord Jamar got to say. It say Lord Jamar Eminem admitted he's a guest in hip hop. Now, everybody knows Eminem said, I'm absolutely a guest. Like, I never said I was the king. He right. He didn't say he was the king. He said he was a rap god. But look, we finna see what delusional Lord Jamar and obsessed Stan Vlad got to say about it this time, man.
All right, here we go. Lord Jamar, welcome back.
Lord Jamar, I know you ain't gonna get a fresh cut because you thought you got a victory. Lord Jamar done went and got a whole fresh cut to come sit on Vlad. Man, ain't no way.
V-Lad, what's good?
Oh, a lot of things are good.
Yeah.
A whole lot of things are good in the world right now.
Okay.
And we have a lot of topics to cover.
Look at the little
But we have to
smirk
talk
he got
about
on
the elephant
face.
in the room first.
Oh. Now. God damn it. Let the record reflect. Whatever we're about to talk about, you're bringing this up, not me.
My idea. This is all me. Blame.
Hold on. Lord Jamar just said, hey, this not me bringing this up, this you. So Vlad, it's you all along, huh? I don't believe it's all Vlad, but Lord Jamar just said on camera that, hey, this not me bringing this up, this you. So Vlad, you the one making the phone calls, huh? You the one making the phone calls to Lord Jamar, say, hey, come on my show. Let's talk about him. You mad because you can't get that interview, huh? That's all it is. You can't get the interview. King Cricket got the hour-long interview. Vlad tried to steal that content like he put it up. Man, that's tough. Come on, Vlad. Come on, man. Ain't no way. Boy, these boys going outside.
Blame the media guy. I'm good with that.
Right.
Ain't y'all right?
So to just kind of give the overall story. Back in 2013, you and I started a conversation
2013?
about white rappers in general being...
Bro, did it just say 2013? Bro, it's 2020. So y'all been talking about... So y'all been having the same conversation for 7 years?
being guests in the House of Hip Hop.
Yes, we did.
Over time,
Which we
over the
thought
next year or so.
I thought was a harmless conversation, but go ahead.
And before we even started doing interviews, I had an interview from before saying I felt like a guest in the House of Hip Hop, and I'm
Which
very
I had
happy
no
to be
idea
a guest.
about, never heard of, found that after the fact. But anyway, go ahead.
Right. So once you started that narrative, I agreed with it. Over time, Eminem became part of that conversation as a guest in the House of Hip Hop.
Well,
he
no,
the GOAT?
how he became a part of the conversation is you said Eminem too. Yeah, Eminem too. Like all of them. Eminem, Beastie.
I told you, Vlad is obsessed with M, bro. Lord Jamar just snitched on you, bro. Lord Jamar, you a snitch. Y'all see how quick he pointed that finger? You better not trust me. He'll squeal in a minute.
M2. And I'm like, yeah, Eminem too. Like all of them. Eminem, Beastie Boys, Rick Rubin, all of them.
All of them. All of them. And over time, many rappers have kind of chimed in on this topic, like Schoolboy Q, Pharoah Monch from Organized Confusion, Royce the 5'9", lots of different people. Yellow Wolf, the list goes on, because a lot of times in my interviews I would incorporate this question and get an interesting answer. So this kind of kept
at one point
going.
You was incorporating it a little too much, but whatever, go ahead.
Whatever.
He's throwing shots at Vlad every time Vlad talk. He done snitched on Vlad 3 times in this interview. We've been reacting for 2 minutes. He done snitched 3 times and said, you said it, you said it, you said it.
Then, to just kind of speed along this part, Eminem dropped Kamikaze, and he responded to you about being a guest in the House of Hip Hop and saying, I belong here, clown, and, start naming all the people that he brought in, like 50 Cent and so forth. And then in his new album, he responded to you again, and he said that if hip-hop was a house, then really G-Rap and Rakim would have you mopping floors.
Look, Vlad know every lyric.
And everyone pretty much thought that was the end of that.
Well, then he also went over to Abu Dhabi and got on the mic and said some shit about me in between those two things.
In between, exactly. Although he didn't really address the House of Hip Hop in that particular.
No, but he just addressed his disdain for Lord Jamar.
Disdain for Lord Jamar.
Oh, Lord.
So, just recently, a friend of mine, Crooked Eye, who's collaborated with Eminem a lot in Slaughterhouse as well as on Eminem's solo projects, did an interview with.
Bro. When M finally admitted to this whole conversation right here, Vlad is going to stretch this so far, bro. He's going to take that couple of seconds M admitting that he's a fucking guest in hip-hop. Vlad is going to stretch that out for the next decade. I'm trying to tell you. He's going to replay that clip so many times.
In the interview, he asked how Eminem feels about white rappers being a guest in the House of Hip Hop. So Eminem responded. He said, with the whole beef of a certain person, meaning you.
You were quick to say my name on a diss track, but now when you admit this shit, you don't want to say my name. But go ahead.
He said, I never said I wasn't a guest.
He ain't want to give you no clout, my guy. It ain't nothing personal. The man, he don't like you, bruh. You mad because he ain't say your name? You want some clout, huh? You want that M clout. Come on, man. M was smart when he did that, bro. M was smart when he did that.
He said, I never said I wasn't a guest. I'm absolutely a guest.
Right.
And there you have it, 7 years later.
Right. So why were we going through this in the first place? You never said you weren't, but you never said you were until now.
Why do he have to say he against the hip hop? Cause he white, so he gotta make that statement. I'm against the hip hop. What you just said ain't make no sense, Lord Jamar. You said he never said he wasn't. So you basically wanted him to say it out loud that he's against the hip hop?
Like. This could have been ended a long time ago. Like.
What's ended?
Not that it's even anything like I don't even feel like.
You know a nigga lying when they say like. When they start stuttering, like. Bro.
Like, like he even used the word beef in there. Like, this was no beef.
Facts.
Like, this was just me stating my fucking opinion and a bunch of fucking stands having a problem with it, and then
you can't go at the stands.
You know, amplifying some shit so much back to him that he had to respond. Like really, the stands I feel are responsible for a lot of this fucking
now it's the
back and
fans'
forth
fault.
shit. Like, you know what I mean? I hear the shit that they say to me. He hears the shit that they say to him, and it just fucking conflates the whole fucking shit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this was no real beef or whatever, and all my points were proven. You know what I mean? I don't take this as any personal victory or anything like this.
You
this
do.
is actually...
Bro, the fact that you say you don't take it as a personal victory, you take it as a personal victory. Bro, you are on the internet saying this. People see right through you, bro.
You know, I said this on my show. This just speaks to the power of the soil, okay? I represent the voice of the soil of hip-hop.
What?
Meaning, you know, you can plant many seeds in the soil, but the soil decides what grows. Okay?
What?
It's not the seed that decides, it's the soil that decides.
First off, terrible analogy. Terrible. Bro, what voice? Bro, who you speaking for? He speaking for y'all? Oh, that's tough. I can't believe he just said that.
When they tried to plant the seed of wearing skirts in hip hop, which was the controversial thing before the guest in the House of Hip Hop thing, I, as one of the representatives of the soil, said, absolutely not. We're not going to allow that to grow. Get that the fuck out of here. And what happened? We're not wearing skirts right now.
I agree. But who's listening to Lord Jamar? Who dad are you, Lord Jamar? Lord Jamar act like he the rap god. Bro, you was the worst in your group. You weren't even the best in your group. Who are you speaking for? I'm confused.
Right, and that's actually how the Lord Jamar Vlad TV relationship started. It was with an interview back in 2013.
Right.
About Kanye wearing a skirt.
Right. And
which was a one and done.
Right.
He wore it once, and then he never wore it again.
Right. And it was done immediately. Not only did he stop wearing skirts after that, he requested that, what's that big photo site that you in a skirt.
What?
Shit during that time.
Really? Okay, I didn't know about this part. So,
Man, what is y'all talking about, man?
Talking to close people like Rhymefest, people like that, you know, just basically stating my opinion, and after talking with grown men, you know, it was understood. And we went away from it. But
Alright, man, I'm done with this. I ain't got time for this. But look, hey, man, I don't even know why they even made this interview right here. I guess Vlad wanted more views on his channel. Lord Jamar wanted another check. I guess he took it as a personal victory. Bro, who cares, bro? Eminem is still the GOAT. He's still 20 times better than you. You mopping floors. Vlad, you are never going to get an M. You would never get an M interview, bro. This the closest you will ever get to an M interview, bro. Oh my God, Vlad. M never even said these dudes' name. Bruh, even without M trying to win, he still wins, bro. And not saying I think M perfect, but I'm on M's side on this, bruh. Like, M never said he was the king of hip-hop. He never said it. Man, this interview was pointless. I guess it was bragging rights for Lord Jamar. And it was bragging rights for Vlad since it was on his platform that they talked about it for 7 years. Bro, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. I'm gone.